I'd like to build our new plant because that has 4 feet wider sluice trends, a bit bigger than Big Red.
140, 210.
Map with the drill result.
I'd like to sell it as a package with all the houses and underground services and just everything.
220, 280, 290, 300, 310.45.
Parker Schnabel and his crew just dug up something shocking in the Dominion Creek mining claim, where he's risked $15 million. I'd like to sell it as a package with all our houses and underground services and just everything. Someone says, Parker, motivated by the idea that you miss all the chances you don't take, is on a quest to find 5,000 ounces of gold. But each day is a battle, with broken equipment, tricky ground, and unpredictable gold amounts, making every minute critical. I'd like to build our new plant, because that has 4T wider sleeve strength, a bit bigger than Big Red, 140, 210, 220, 280, 290, 300, 31045. This unexpected discovery has everyone buzzing. Could it change their luck and make up for the steep costs? That's a solid week that puts us definitely getting rolling on the right track now. Join us as we dig deeper into this crazy discovery, ready to uncover what lies beneath Parker's million-dollar inspiration. Parker Schnabel has taken a huge gamble by sinking $15 million into a mining site called Dominion Creek. He's driven by the famous quote from hockey legend Wayne Gretzky, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Parker's aiming to scoop up a massive 5,000 ounces of gold. This goal is lofty and full of obstacles and pitfalls that could derail his plans. Each evening at the mining site brings a new set of challenges. The crew faces constant problems with machinery breakdowns, unexpected rock formations, and fluctuating gold finds, which can be disheartening. We got our water pump in, the lens installed, we got the shaker deck, the conveyors. Let's do this. The financial risks are enormous. Anytime the machines stop, even briefly, it leads to big money losses. The team works tirelessly to fix problems quickly to reduce downtime. They operate under severe pressure, knowing that lost mining time means lost money. They rely on their skills and quick decision-making to keep the equipment running smoothly, always racing against the clock to maximize their gold output. We had a lot of run time. No real issues. They ready to weigh up some gold. Their ability to handle these issues efficiently is critical to their success as they strive to maintain a steady flow of gold. During these tough operational challenges, Parker and his team make an unexpected and exciting discovery. This is like Indiana Jones. Wow, that is cool. This find sparks hope and excitement among the crew, suggesting a potential turn for the better in their fortunes. It raises their spirits and renews their enthusiasm to keep pushing forward, even under difficult conditions. On this particular plant, 80% of his recovery is here, and an additional 10% here. This discovery could potentially help offset the high costs and risks of their mining operation. The team becomes more motivated, feeling that this could lead to even greater gold finds. They begin to wonder if this could be the start of a streak of good luck. The atmosphere among the miners improves, with everyone more eager and optimistic about what lies ahead. Gold Rush is popular for showing the gritty and tough reality of gold mining. The series draws viewers into miners' world, where they ride a roller coaster of successes and failures. Parker, inspired by a sports hero, has dived deep into this risky financial commitment, hoping for a big payoff. However, the unpredictable nature of mining reminds him and his audience that investments can sometimes fail. The miners not only battle the elements in tough mining conditions, but also cope with the psychological strain of the uncertainty surrounding their efforts. Parker's path this season is an intense illustration of the difficulties involved in chasing big dreams. It displays the daunting physical and metaphorical landscapes miners navigate. The mining process is exhausting both physically and mentally. Every ounce of gold they extract comes from hard work and sheer perseverance. The story of Parker and his team highlights the relentless hardships and the occasional victories that define a miner's life. They endure through extreme conditions, and their journey is marked by endurance, patience, and resilience, facing new challenges daily and celebrating small successes that keep their hopes alive. Parker, a well-known figure in gold mining with an impressive haul of 4,400 ounces so far, aims to surpass the 5,000-ounce mark. He believes that Roxson will streamline the mining process and enhance productivity. However, the new machine has placed additional pressure on the already strained equipment and the team's limits. Observers are beginning to question whether Parker's decision to invest in this new technology was wise. Yet, the ultimate measure of Roxson's worth will be its performance. Fans and critics alike are eager to see if this machine will meet the high expectations set by Parker. He has placed Roxson at the heart of his strategy, not just as another tool, but as a key element in his ambitious plan to mine more gold. In a field where success is measured by tangible results, Roxson must not only work but excel. It needs to significantly boost Parker's gold output to prove its value and justify the investment. My approach toward this business has been to never be too exposed and to keep money in the bank. As water flows and earth is sifted, everyone is watching this equipment, and the young miner who has staked so much on its success. Will Roxson turn out to be a pivotal innovation in mining technology or an expensive error? Parker Schnabel starts a new chapter in gold mining, exploring fresh innovations. Gold Rush's trail to uncertain technological terrain continues. Parker Schnabel's exploration of advanced gold mining techniques began during his time in New Zealand, highlighted in the 5th season of Gold Rush, Parker's Trail. There, he focused on understanding wash plants, essential machines that separate gold from other materials. His investigation into these machines was thorough, as he explored a variety of cutting-edge technologies with a keen interest in innovative approaches. This search was not taken lightly. It was a rigorous process that involved detailed analysis and comparison of numerous options. In his pursuit, Parker consulted with veteran miners like Ian White, aiming to gain insights from their extensive experience. These meetings were portrayed as crucial learning moments, though they also seemed to serve the purpose of enhancing the television narrative. The viewers were introduced to a particularly advanced technology in the 3rd episode, a floating wash plant. This machine was presented as a pinnacle of mining technology, capable of processing vast amounts of material efficiently. However, despite its impressive capabilities, it was unsuitable for the challenging terrains of Fairbanks, where Parker typically operates. The incompatibility of this high-tech plant with his usual mining sites might have discouraged a less determined individual. But Parker's response was portrayed with a kind of relentless optimism typical of reality TV. His resolve appeared unshaken as he continued to search for the ideal wash plant solution, exploring an array of different technologies and ideas. This persistence was highlighted as a commendable trait, though it also seemed to fit too neatly into the heroic narrative often constructed in reality shows. Parker's decision to ultimately design and build his own wash plant came after much deliberation. This development was framed as a major step forward in the show, suggesting a transformative change in the gold mining industry. This initiative began under economically favorable conditions, with low fuel costs and high gold prices, which were often mentioned as positive factors. However, the broader implications of continuous mining, such as environmental impact and sustainability, were overlooked in favor of focusing on economic benefits and technological advancements. We definitely need it. At the rate we're going, we're not really getting through ground very fast. So this will help. There it is, yeah. As the project unfolded over 2 years, it was portrayed as a monumental effort, underscoring the hard work and dedication of Parker and his team. This portrayal emphasized a narrative of progress and breakthrough typical of the show's approach to depicting the mining industry. However, one might question whether this narrative oversimplifies the complexities and challenges of gold mining, presenting every difficulty as merely a stepping stone toward inevitable success. The project's progress was regularly updated, keeping viewers engaged with each new development and technological trial. This ongoing story not only kept the audience hooked, but also served to continuously build up Parker's image as an innovative and unstoppable miner. The narrative seemed crafted to maintain viewer interest, with each setback and success meticulously documented and dramatized. Roxson stands out not just as a new piece of equipment, but as a transformative tool in the gold mining process. It boasts advanced features designed to improve the efficiency and accuracy of gold recovery. This raises the question, however, of whether these innovations actually enhance gold production or merely serve to enhance Parker's public image and appeal on television. After past successes, Parker dives deeper with his new machine, Roxson, the hidden efficiency of modern gold mining. Whenever Big Red, Parker's previous wash plant, was halted, the results appeared highly successful, showcasing substantial gold finds. This effectiveness prompts a critical examination. If Big Red was already performing well, what is the true necessity behind introducing Roxson? Is the push for newer technology genuinely about increasing productivity, or is it more about keeping the spotlight on Parker and ensuring his ventures remain in the public eye? Described as a superhero of the industry, Roxson is touted for its ability to uncover gold in ways that were once thought impossible. Critics, however, might view this as an exaggeration meant to add a layer of drama and appeal to what is essentially a very technical and challenging job. Understanding a wash plant's role is crucial to grasping the significance of Roxson. A wash plant is essential in gold mining. It processes extracted earth and helps separate the gold from other materials like dirt, gravel, and stones. This process relies heavily on water, gravity, and mechanical actions to achieve separation. The process starts with feeding a mix of dirt, gravel, and rocks into the wash plant, often using conveyor belts or large loaders to ensure a steady flow. The first stage inside the wash plant involves sorting this mixture, a critical step that needs to be efficient to ensure that the rest of the process is effective. Poor sorting can lead to reduced gold recovery, highlighting the importance of this initial phase. Brand new plant here. You've got to watch out for everything. So we're going to have a lot of eyes on it here. The introduction of Roxson purportedly optimizes the sorting process and subsequent gold extraction steps, but it is essential to scrutinize whether these enhancements provide a real increase in gold output or are primarily for show. The ongoing evolution of mining technology, as demonstrated by Roxson, suggests a continuous push toward more sophisticated methods. However, the ultimate value of these advancements should be measured by their impact on the bottom line. How much gold is actually extracted per ton of material processed? While Roxson is presented as a significant advancement, its true effectiveness must be evaluated not just on technological capabilities, but on tangible results in the field of gold mining. After the initial wash, the process of sorting begins. The materials are then directed towards sluice boxes or jigs, which are critical components of the wash plant. Sluice boxes use gravity to separate the gold. They work like water slides, where the heavier gold sinks and is captured while lighter materials like sand are washed away. Jigs, however, use a pulsing water flow to shake up the materials, sorting them based on weight. This action allows the heavier gold to be separated from lighter substances. There is a wide range of wash plants available, each designed according to the specific needs of the miners. These needs vary widely based on several factors: the area of the mining, the expected amount of gold, and the characteristics of the local environment. These plants range from large, complex systems to smaller, simpler ones. Parker reaches a turning point that could change everything in gold mining: Dominion Creek, a $15 million gamble. Despite the seemingly straightforward process, complications are common. These challenges test the resolve and skill of Parker and his team as they strive to extract gold. Parker is particularly keen on improving their methods and often invests in new technology. His latest machine, Roxson, was intended to enhance their efficiency, but initially brought more problems and solutions. Issues like malfunctioning wires and broken water hoses emerged, disrupting the operations. Gold mining is tough work, and it demands determination and resilience. In the latest season of Gold Rush, the introduction of a new machine named Roxson significantly changed the dynamics for Parker Schnabel and his team. From the very first day, Roxson demonstrated its value by extracting an impressive 56.85 ounces of gold. This early success raised everyone's expectations for the season, putting additional pressure on the team to maintain high performance. Roxson's arrival symbolized more than just technological advancement. It represented Parker's ongoing commitment to excel in gold mining. Each successful operation with Roxson is a testament to Parker's strategic planning and the hard work of his crew. The machine's ability to consistently find gold underlines the team's efforts and strategic preparation. This season is expected to be one of the most successful yet, with every episode filled with challenges and opportunities to learn more about gold mining. The stakes are high as the team faces the pressure to exceed their previous accomplishments. Parker's leadership is crucial. He views each successful gold find as a stepping stone toward greater achievements, and he continuously pushes his team to improve. It's a nice setup. I like the plant, and there's always going to be a few quirks to work out, but I like it so far. Roxson, described as an innovative wash plant, is a result of 2 years of careful planning and ambitious expectations from Parker. This season, Roxson's performance is not just a measure of technological success, but a reflection of Parker's ability to lead his team through the unpredictable challenges of gold mining. For viewers new to Gold Rush this season, the series offers more than a glimpse into gold mining. It showcases the intense environment that Parker and his team work in. While the discovery of gold is a major draw for the audience, the real story lies in the grit, innovation, and resilience that define their journey. Intrigue comes from watching the team manage and overcome the intense pressures of the mining season. This season, filled with both high hopes and significant challenges, promises to take viewers on a path to the highs and lows of gold mining. With Roxson central to the season's narrative, the series not only highlights the potential for great rewards, but also the relentless effort and strategic thinking required to achieve those rewards. The challenges are enormous in this rough world of dirt and metal. Consider Schnabel's audacious decision to buy Dominion Creek for an eye-watering $15 million. This land is no ordinary piece of real estate. It's believed to contain 880,000 ounces of gold, potentially worth $60 million. The addition of a new wash plant is crucial for tapping into this potential fortune, representing a significant increase in operations. This year, Parker faces his biggest challenge yet, mining deep under Dominion Creek. The Dominion Creek venture presents a harsh reality. If you give me first dibs and if somebody else is going to make a deal, I'll pay for all the drawn. The gold in Dominion Creek is buried deep, 40 feet underground, requiring more investment for digging. This decision is a huge risk, balancing between a massive payout and a significant loss. At this point, Schnabel finds himself at a critical decision point, weighing the possibilities of great success against financial disaster. Schnabel is very aware of his responsibilities. In a detailed conversation with People magazine, he shared a critical moment for his team as they considered whether to increase their mining efforts or reduce their operations to lower risks. This discussion was not only about strategy, but also had personal implications, highlighting the intense pressure these choices bring to the team. Schnabel's honesty in the interview reveals the tough nature of the mining life, demanding and full of difficult decisions. He stressed his dedication to his team, choosing to keep jobs secure over reducing the scale of operations, despite the difficulties. His words offer a clear view of the mining world, where every decision can deeply affect people's lives and livelihoods. Gold mining is a notoriously tough business, and Parker Schnabel knows this all too well. He understands the necessity of securing a vast expanse of land for mining operations and the constant challenge of extracting enough gold to sustain his extensive mining activities. Concerns about maintaining strong team dynamics also weigh heavily on him, revealing his deep personal investment in the success of his endeavors. When people start talking about spending $15 million on Dominion Creek, Parker takes a wise approach. He knows that whether this investment is worth it will only show with time. By putting money into Dominion Creek, Parker is hoping it will pay off later, but it's not sure when that will happen. This uncertainty keeps viewers hooked, making them curious about what will happen next in the TV show Gold Rush. The arrival of Roxson, a new and more advanced wash plant, is shown as something that could really change things up this season. It could lead to amazing results and the most gold ever found. Everyone is now really looking forward to seeing how well Roxson will work, expecting this season to be full of new ideas and possibly breaking records for the amount of gold found. As the story goes on, Parker Schnabel bringing in the new wash plant Roxson marks the start of an exciting season full of wins and challenges. From putting it together to an impressive first run, Roxson has gone through different problems and victories, showing it's more than just equipment. It represents a big step toward new ideas and perseverance in the tough and unpredictable world of gold mining. Roxson's first appearance is a key moment in Parker's constant search for gold. The wash plant has gone through ups and downs, representing more than just a machine. It stands as a symbol of new ideas and determination in the ever-changing world of gold mining. Did Roxson truly revolutionize gold mining, or is its impact overstated? I don't know where I am right now. Let's see, we got 50, 100. Hey, Parker Schnabel just struck gold big time. The excitement in Eureka Creek is exploding as rumors spread of an unbelievable find. The season finale, King of the Klondike, threw us right into the action, showing Parker and his crew battling against all odds. Every episode revealed more of Parker's incredible skill at finding gold, making everyone ask, what's next? Let us dive into the riddle of this massive treasure, technological triumphs in the tough terrain. As anticipation grew in Eureka Creek, where audacity seemed to be a prerequisite for good fortune, it appeared the land was on the brink of revealing a significant discovery. The story climaxed in the final episode of the season, aptly titled King of the Klondike. This episode encapsulated the arduous journey, showcasing the relentless spirit of Parker and his crew as they navigated through a series of challenges. As the show went on, it was clear that Parker was not just lucky one time. He had real talent and dedication to gold mining. Every episode showed more of Parker's skills and made everyone wonder how far he could go. Could he do even better? What new challenges could he overcome? Parker was inspired by his previous successes and aspired to the future. We got started sowing early, and that's super important this year. It's a big year slinging. He was ready to take on new challenges. Not satisfied with past victories, he aimed to make his mark on the world of gold mining, to dig deeper and find more gold. The story of the gold rush continued, and with each new season, new possibilities emerged. This season, under the leadership of Parker Schnabel and his skilled team, was shaping up to be significant. Parker, who had grown from beginner to expert miner, led his team into unknown areas that were full of potential for amazing finds. Equipped with the latest technology, their motivation to uncover significant finds grew stronger. Casting light on their path, they moved beyond areas they knew well, targeting the promising landscapes of Klondike and Scribner Creek, where untapped riches of the earth were waiting, a tough and relentless pursuit of gold. Parker Schnabel and his team of seasoned miners embarked on a new season with a blend of skepticism and expectation. They were well aware that the land they were about to tackle was harsh and unforgiving, and that each step might lead to either great success or great failure. This wasn't their first time. Their extensive experience in mining had prepared them, and their previous victories and defeats had taught them that nothing would be easy. Parker speculated, I believe it's 240 mgr, while a colleague estimated, I think it's 192, 180, 200, oh, yeah, 24.65. This wasn't just casual talk. It was a careful judgment of experts who knew their field thoroughly. Their approach to mining was like a precisely functioning machine, equipped with the newest technology. Admitting defeat was not an option for them. The team was thoroughly prepared, ready to take on the challenging terrains of Klondike and Scribner Creek. As they navigated through the difficult landscape, the air was filled with tension. Could this advanced technology be the tool they needed to uncover the large fortunes hidden under the tough and unpredictable ground? The audience watched intently, holding their breath as Parker and his crew leveraged every bit of their extensive mining knowledge. Leaving our last adventure, we now head to the Klondike, where a gold discovery sparks a bold quest. Parker's Gold Rush Adventure. A significant moment arose in the harsh and rugged landscape, filled with excitement and expectation. Under the leadership of Parker, the team came across a stunning find, a huge 41.8-ounce gold nugget. This nugget was extraordinary because it had a dendritic crystal structure resembling a lightning bolt, quickly earning the name the electrifying nugget. The team's excitement was not just because of its impressive size, but also due to its unique and intricate structure, which significantly increased its value and added an important piece to their collection. The uncovering of the electrifying nugget was a turning point, raising many important questions. How would this incredible discovery affect the team's efforts for the rest of the mining season? Was this a sign of even more remarkable finds in the future? Or could it possibly lead to new challenges that they hadn't anticipated? The story took a significant turn, keeping viewers highly engaged, waiting eagerly to see what would happen next in Parker Schnabel's quest for gold. They started calculating the worth of their find, a total of 430 ounces, divided by the gold standard of 31.1, which hinted at the great wealth that might still be hidden in the untamed wilderness. 430 divided by what? 31.1. This particular nugget became one of Parker's most important finds, highlighting both his fortune and his effective leadership in the unpredictable venture of gold mining. At 9:45, it was another tough day for Parker Schnabel and his crew in the harsh Klondike during another season of gold rush. By 9:52, Parker had led his team into another dangerous project, reshaping their relentless hunt for gold. As they discovered gold, driven by Parker's brave leadership, they set their sights on dominating the unexplored areas of Eureka Creek. By 10 o'clock, the team advanced into the wide and untouched Eureka Creek, an undertaking not suitable for weak-hearted. At every turn of the creek, a new problem arose, from the ongoing failure of equipment to the unpredictable changes in gold production. By 10:13, their only gold-producing wash plant was nearly shut down, overshadowing their high-risk effort in the wild. As time moved to 10:19, their situation grew worse, with every part of their path threatened by potential failure. Parker, with his relentless drive and clear direction, led his team, hoping to establish what could be a famous chapter in Klondike gold mining. By 10:26, the tension intensified, the air filled with anticipation, wondering whether their hard work would disappear or if Parker and his crew could beat the odds. Questions arose about whether their search for gold would lead to success or hardships. As time passed, it would reveal what lay ahead for them in the uncharted areas of Eureka Creek. This place was about to witness an extraordinary tale characterized by numerous challenges and tests of the team's perseverance and commitment, especially when facing initial obstacles that could halt a less determined group. From the beginning, Parker and his devoted team confronted their problems head-on. The season started with several disappointments that loomed large, threatening to weaken their spirit. The malfunction of key equipment emerged as a significant problem, one that could have ended the efforts of many. However, Parker Schnabel and his team demonstrated remarkable resilience. From the cold Klondike to Alaska's wild, the hunt for gold gets riskier and more thrilling. Eureka Creek's uncertain future, triumph or tragedy. They tackled the grim possibility of unpredictable gold amounts with steadfast determination, showcasing resilience that set them apart from others. Now you all need to earn some money so we can cover our costs. We need sufficient funds. Start operating the wash plant, they urged, driven by a mix of urgency and resolve, setting the stage for a demanding season filled with both difficulties and potential successes. It was nearing midnight when they thought of trying their luck in Alaska. They were hopeful yet uncertain. Common feelings when starting something new. The team, led by Parker, a man known for his focus on success, faced significant challenges. Would their efforts be in vain, or would they manage to overcome the obstacles that lay ahead? Driven by a desire to succeed, Parker decided to invest heavily. He bought the latest machines and significantly upgraded their operations. This was a major change, a significant gamble that could lead to great success or tremendous failure. At this point, every decision seemed risky, like betting big in a game where luck could change at any moment. As the season unfolded, the pressure grew. The new machinery and upgrades were expected to be transformative, yet each day brought the same looming question. Would these investments bring the rewards they hope for right now? Financially, it may as FS not even exist. It's like, or would they sink further into financial trouble? The midpoint of the season was crucial. Every small find was seen as a crucial event, a flicker of hope in ongoing uncertainty. Was this the turning point they needed, or just another step towards a future of unsuccessful attempts and broken hopes? As time went on, Parker and his team scrutinized every outcome. They needed these changes to work. Failure could mean not only financial loss, but also a blow to their confidence. Each discovery, each small success or setback, was analyzed and reanalyzed, hopes rising and falling with each new piece of data. The unfolding story at Eureka Creek was becoming a narrative of mild disappointment. Observers began to question whether the recent discovery could sufficiently restore the tarnished reputation of Parker and his team following their earlier missteps. Doubts mounted about whether this late rally in their fortunes would be enough to salvage their season, or whether it was merely a futile effort coming too late. As the final episodes of the season approached, the tension around Parker and his crew's endeavors grew. Parker and his team initiated an impressive succession of gold recoveries, catching everyone off guard with their unexpected success. The atmosphere was fraught with anticipation. Could they possibly establish a new benchmark for gold recovery for themselves? Despite the excitement, there remained an undercurrent of skepticism. Some wondered their targets were overly ambitious, potentially setting them up for greater disappointment down the line. The atmosphere was electric with excitement. The team's unyielding determination and steadfast optimism shone brightly. They believed the spring season was crucial. It would determine their ability to meet their ambitious goals by the fall. This wasn't just a minor victory. It was a pivotal moment that could dictate the trajectory of their future successes or highlight their inadequacies. Back in the Klondike, tough decisions and bigger dreams pushed the gold hunt to new limits, the hidden wealth of Scribner Creek. Each minor victory and failure came under intense scrutiny as the season advanced. The team's efforts in the challenging conditions of the Klondike were a testament to their hard work and hopeful spirit. Every scoop of earth they moved and every hour they labored was aimed at bringing them closer to their goal, or so they hoped. The pressure to perform and surpass expectations was immense, with every action they took bearing significant weight. The community around them observed with a blend of hope and skepticism. Parker's leadership skills were especially under examination, with each decision and strategy proving crucial in overcoming their myriad challenges. It was a test of endurance, strategic planning, and team cohesion. The season's end marked a conclusion and a beginning of bigger plans. The team, buoyed by their past wins, scaled up significantly. They invested heavily in the most advanced technology, showing confidence from their string of successful outings. However, uncertainty remained as they aimed for an ambitious target of 9,000 ounces. Was Parker and his team setting themselves up for success in new territories beyond Eureka Creek? Or was this step too risky, potentially leading them into challenging areas? The past season had been full of learning. Achieving success wasn't about finding a single large score. True success was about consistent effort and gradual accumulation of results. This approach of ongoing diligence became their main guide, their beacon through all ups and downs. Every obstacle they overcame and every success they achieved shaped their path forward. It wasn't just about making it through tough times. It was about defining their future in the competitive world of mining. As they geared up to extend their boundaries once again, the question hung heavily. Were they overreaching, perhaps setting the stage for a setback? The story of Gold Rush presents itself as a somewhat exaggerated account, emphasizing the notion that taking risks with unwavering determination can consistently yield significant gains in the Klondike. Viewers eagerly anticipated what would come next in Parker Schnabel's ongoing gold mining saga. The finds at Eureka Creek were not just simple gold nuggets. They seemed to continually provide wealth, significantly altering the financial landscape for Parker's team. Is that it? What you just took off it, then? Oh my God. Parker's repeated successes did more than confirm Eureka Creek's value. They propelled him to a prominent position within the world of gold mining. The feeling of happiness and relief among the team was clearly felt, spreading to the Klondike like a victorious song. This atmosphere served as a reminder of Parker's impressive discoveries at Scribner Creek. In the latest updates of his mining adventures, Parker, a seasoned miner not deterred by previous setbacks, ventured into the vast and promising lands of Scrier Creek. The exclamations upon finding something potentially valuable were frequent. Is that what you just found? Oh my God. The area, full of promise, hinted at something significant just below its surface, and Parker, determined as ever, focused his mining efforts on an appealing gold vein that weaved through the mining fields. From the rugged Klondike to Scrier Creek, where hidden gold tests the miner's grit, the trials of Parker's team continued. As Parker and his team dug to the gravel layers, there was a strong sense that they were close to uncovering something very important. The air was charged with excitement, enhancing the team's morale, driven by the possibility of discovering something that could redefine their fortunes. Everyone pondered what great finds might be hidden in the depths of Scrier Creek. Could this be the find that would further solidify Parker's legacy in mining? The tale though captivating, leans into the stereotype of the brave adventurer dominating the wilderness, with each episode seemingly designed more for dramatic effect than a true portrayal of the harsh realities of gold mining. In the demanding world of gold mining, every day turned into an endless pursuit. The team worked tirelessly, digging to the dirt, their resolve as unyielding as the rock formations they aimed to break apart. As they neared what seemed like a significant breakthrough, the tension was unmistakable. Every scoop of soil brought both hope and burden. Then, amidst the routine, they stumbled upon something massive, a huge rock. It was an impressive discovery. But what did it really contain? Rock open and pull gold out? Yeah, we mined a bit of gold there. You don't sound very enthused. Cheers of victory echoed across the fields as they unearthed this large boulder, which might contain a fortune. However, as the initial excitement faded, uncertainties began to creep in. What did this large rock hide? Was it the gold mine they had been chasing, or just a prelude to more hard work and challenges? Each new find peeled back more than just layers of earth. It revealed the stark realities they faced daily, bringing both gold and a fresh set of challenges. When the large rock finally cracked open, it revealed a huge 100-ounce gold nugget. The camp was momentarily elated. This find, worth a massive $200,000, could have been their big break. But the relentless nature of their work quickly brought them back to reality. The forces of nature broke the nugget, greatly reducing its value and reminding them of the fleeting nature of success in this tough industry. Despite this setback, the miners' spirits remained unbroken. They persisted, their determination contrasting sharply with the brief joys of their discoveries. Each victory and each setback added a new layer to their ongoing story, weaving a complex tapestry of hard work and temporary victories. The atmosphere was thick with uncertainty in the camp. What other treasures lay hidden beneath? Was there any way to salvage what was lost from the broken nugget? Or did the ground hold more challenges for them? The ongoing saga of Parker's mining adventures continued, relentless in the face of continuous obstacles. They ventured deeper into the unpredictable land, each discovery laden with anticipation, each piece of gold a brief triumph in their ongoing struggle against the stingy earth. Meanwhile, new problems like Tony Beat's issues with permafrost added complexity to their tasks. New leaders like Rick Ness emerged, driving the team toward unexplored areas, always keeping an eye out for the next significant discovery. This pursuit of gold, a mix of excitement and harsh realities, teetered between the thrill of success and the risk of complete failure. What if the real treasure isn't gold, but the lessons learned along the way? What are your thoughts? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below.